welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jasmine and I'm super excited about today's video because we're going to be talking about 23 goals for 2023. It's February 12th. I wanted to start this in February as opposed to January because I wanted enough time to create a routine for myself that was realistic enough to maintain my goals. Having monthly resets I think is really nice because you get to reflect on the previous month to see what worked and what didn't and to tweak accordingly without having to wait a whole year to start your reset and your goals all over again. Most of my goals are surrounded by finance, education, and lifestyle. So if you are interested, here are my 23 goals for 2023. So I will have a screenshot here right beside me with all of my goals if you wanted to read along with me. These are also in no particular order. I just kind of wrote them as I thought about it. With number 1, we have take more photos and videos. I realized once we recapped and I kind of wanted to put together like a 2022 recap that I didn't take enough photos or videos, which really broke my heart. So this year I wanted to take more photos and videos, even if it's just POVs, things that I see from my own perspective. I think would be really nice. So I am being more intentional in taking more photos and videos, whether I'm by myself, with other people, just kind of romanticizing my life and having more memories to look back on. So goal number 2 is to start scrapbooking. So when I was little, my mom used to scrapbook for me, and I have like 6 or 7 different scrapbooks that I can look back on now. And I know it's kind of not as common today as it might have been back then, like even photo albums in general, but I want to get more into non-digital photo keeping. So scrapbooking is something I'm really interested in. I haven't yet started, but I do have 2 ideas in mind, so I may or may not be doing videos on those if you guys are interested. But I do have some of her even tools and things that she had from back then for scrapbooking, so I'm really excited to start scrapbooking. And I have assembled pictures that I want to use to start off, so that is going to be goal number 2, is to start scrapbooking. So goal number 3 is to do well on my LSAT exam. So I don't think I've talked about this at all on my channel, which is really surprising because this test is pretty much consuming my life at this moment. But the LSAT exam is the entry exam that you take to get into law school. So I've been spending months and months studying for this test. My goal is to take it in either April or June. So I'm super just excited and just want to get this over with. But that's where a lot of my time and energy has been going into, is the LSAT exam. It's very time consuming, very mentally draining, but I am excited and hopeful that I will get a good score. But that is my 3rd goal, is to just do well in that LSAT exam to get a good enough score to get into somewhere. So that is going to be goal number 3. So goal number 4 kind of piggybacks off of goal number 3, which is to get into law school. Kind of self-explanatory from the last goal, but I do want to do well in the LSAT exam to get a good enough score to gain admission into somebody's program. So yeah, my 4th goal is to simply just get into law school. So I will keep you guys up to date. I plan on doing a couple videos relating to the LSAT and to studying, so I'm super excited for that for my channel. Okay, so goal number 5 is to save $10,000. So as of January, the one goal that I have been really strict on myself and I've actually been doing pretty well on is to not eat out as much, to be kind of frugal when it comes to my spending, not so much online shopping, things like that I am usually used to, because my goal is to save $10,000 before we enter 2024. So I am currently on track, which makes me really excited. It does take a lot of sacrifice, a lot of cutting things out, a lot of saying no to friends or to going out, but it is all worth it in the end. So I am super excited for that goal because as of right now it's going well. I am hopeful that it will continue to go well, but that's a pretty big goal for me. So yeah, save $10,000 before we enter 2024. Okay, so goal number 6 is to spend more time in my Bible. So would like to spend more time in the Bible. I want to make more time for it, whether it's 15 minutes before I start my day in the morning or 15 minutes when I end the day, or just simply doing 365 days and doing certain chapters right before, or just whenever I have time. But I would like to spend more time in my Bible, and as of lately I feel like I have attained that a little bit more, so that's just something more spiritual that I want to work on. But yeah, that's going to be goal number 6. So goal number 7 is to hit 2,000 subscribers on YouTube to have this community grow with you guys. So I'm super excited. I promise to continue to pump out more content for you guys, and I love when you guys comment on my videos or just send me DMs on Instagram or things like that, because I love interacting with you guys. So yeah, to hit 2,000 subscribers here on YouTube would be a really big goal for me, and I am very hopeful that we will do it and grow this little community that we have in this corner of the internet. So I'm super excited. Thank you so much for even clicking on this video and for watching. But yeah, that is going to be goal number 7. So with goal number 8, it kind of piggybacks off of goal number 7. Goal number 8 is to post 4 to 5 videos a month. My goal is the bare minimum of just 1 video a week. I would like to be posting 2 videos a week, and that is something that I also feel like I can maintain. As of right now, we're just going to baby step our way in and just be doing 1 video a week. But yeah, posting 4 to 5 videos a month on YouTube. That's going to be 1 video a week. As of right now, the posting schedule is every Monday or Friday if I do 2 videos a week. But yeah, so that is going to be goal number 8, is to just be posting more consistently here on this channel. Alright you guys, so my 9th goal is going to also be my last goal for the social media category, which is going to be to sign with a brand. I was very fortunate enough to be able to work with a brand last year in 2022. They made the experience so sweet for me, and they are so dear to my heart. So I am super excited to see what is in store for this year, to be able to work with brands and with a company that I love and support, and to be able to show you guys. So I'm super excited for this year and to see if this is a goal that I can achieve. You guys, so goal number 10 is going to be to meet my niece for the first time. So my sister, she lives in Florida, and my niece is going to be 1 in a couple of months, and I have never met her. We are FaceTime buddies for sure, and she is definitely the cutest thing and has been my screensaver for like 80% of the year, but I've just never physically met her. We are trying to plan a trip in October, so I'm hopeful that that can happen if finances play out the way they should. But yeah, number 10 is going to be to meet my niece for the first time and have a little Auntie Jazz time. So you guys, so goal number 11 is going to be more consistent in the gym with a minimum of 3 to 4 days a week. Lately I've just been working, studying, and trying to plan more content. But I want to be more consistent in the gym, whether it's just going for cardio for like an hour. I want to do a minimum of 3 days, at most 5, but minimum of 3 days a week in the gym, just to be more consistent. So I have been going to the gym so far 2 times a week and kind of just baby stepping myself into the routine to be as consistent as I can. But yeah, that is going to be goal number 11, to be consistent in the gym 3 to 4 times a week. Alright you guys, so number 12 is to build an emergency fund. I actually started one in the beginning of 2022, and then when we got to like June of 2022, I kind of stopped putting money into that account, and you know, life happened and holidays and events and things came along, and I stopped putting money and focusing into that account as much as I feel like I should have. And you know, life happens, things can happen, so I feel like I should continue to put money aside for an emergency fund in case I do need it. So I have started it, but haven't been consistent with it. So that's definitely one of my goals for this year. I have not yet to start it. I want to get out of the month of February just because there's so much going on within like the next 2 weeks alone, which I will be also making content for, which is really exciting. So stay tuned for that. We have a Disney trip planned. I am also in a wedding, and we have just events, baby showers, birthdays, things like that. So I'm super excited. I'm also posting on TikTok as well, so you should go follow me over there. It'll be in the description box down below. But I just found it not as useful and helpful to save when so much is happening, because then you just feel guilty for not saving. So I just want to get out of such a busy month, and then on top of that, Valentine's Day. So there's just so much going on, but I don't see the month of March being as busy, so that's when I will start pouring more into that emergency fund, but that is definitely a big goal for me for this year. All right, so goal number 13, which I'm super excited to say that will be the first goal that I check off on my 23 goals for 2023 list, which is to take little Terry to Disneyland. I'm super excited. So today is February, I believe 12th. It's a Sunday, so next Sunday on the 19th we will be in Disneyland with little Terry. He has never been. He is going to be 9 in a few months, so he is 8 right now, but he has never been to Disneyland. We have a full itinerary, full snacks. I will also be vlogging the entire day, and I'm super excited. I can't tell who's more excited, if it's me or if it's little Terry, but it is going to be me, little Terry, and Raymond on this trip for Disneyland, and I'm super excited to be able to take him. We have a couple videos in store for that when it comes to Disneyland, pack and prep with me for Disney, and then the actual Disney vlog. So I'm super excited, so stay tuned for that. But that is going to be the first goal that I check off of this list for this year. Alright, so goal number 14 is to take a trip to Hawaii with Raymond. This year is his 30th birthday, and I wanted to do something super special and do something very memorable, and Hawaii is just a place that he has said he's always wanted to go. We are trying to budget for it. It is kind of pricey, but it is also a milestone birthday, so I am penny pinching and hopeful that we are able to go on this trip. If we go on it, it's going to be sometime in August or September, but I will keep you up to date to let you guys know if this trip is actually going to be in the works or not. But right now it is just a talk of conversation. But yeah, hopefully a couple trips planned. Hopefully a trip to Hawaii in August or September, and then October to Florida to meet my niece and to hang out with my siblings and things like that. So that's just a goal that I can hope to achieve this year. Alright you guys, so goal number 15 is a big one. It is to pay off my car. So I think I posted in 2021, I think 2 years ago, yeah, 2021, my 2021 new car tour. I've had my car for almost 2 years. I think it'll be 2 years in June, and my main goal financially, my biggest goal is to pay off that car this year, just so that I can be done with it, not have any more car payments, so that when I set myself up to go to law school, that's just one less bill that I have to worry about. So I don't have too much to pay off. I have been like paying a little bit more than my monthly payments, so the number is definitely going down a little bit, but that is my biggest goal, to before we hit January 1st of 2024, is to have my car paid off, just so I don't have any more car payments. Who wants car payments? So goal number 16 is to be more present. I feel like this kind of carries and piggybacks off of goal number 1, which is to take more photos and videos, but just to simply be present and to soak up those moments with those around you, whether it's friends, family, whoever it is, just to simply be more present, to establish more of those core memories. Yeah, so to be more present is something that I want to continue to do in 2023. Not that I never did it or wasn't something that I was practicing in last year of 2022, but 2023 definitely to be more present, to go out and just have more moments. Don't let moments wait for you, but to go out and make those moments as well. So yeah. Alright, so goal number 17 is to try out more hairstyles and wear my hair out more. Usually I just work and study with like 10% of fun. So when I'm at work, I do have to have my hair back. So if you know, when you have curly hair, your hair, once it's in the bun, you got like maybe one more day of a hair down style before it's like just bun hair now. And then I just get too lazy. So my hair is in a bun 98% of the time, except for today. But I do want to do more hairstyles and to wear my hair out more. My hair has gotten so much longer, and I'm like amazed, because when I did my hair this morning, I was not expecting my hair to be this long, because the last time that I dried my hair, it was in December, and it was like a little bit shorter than this. But this is just a noticeable difference, and it's not even completely straightened. But just to do more hairstyles, more hair care, and to wear my hair out more and not so much in a bun all the time. So goal number 18 is going to be to save $150 a month starting June for Christmas. So every time, every year, I just feel so stressed and pressed because the holiday season just seemed to come by so fast. So when it comes to Christmas gifts and things like that, I either don't feel prepared to buy gifts, or gifts are more than I expected, or I just didn't have enough money to save, so I'm putting things on my credit card. And you just feel so stressed out, just simply stressed out. And anyway, me, I just feel simply stressed out and unjoyful when it comes to like Christmas shopping, just because I don't think I've planned or saved accordingly enough for when the holiday season time comes and it is time to give. So I want to be prepared and to set aside $150 to have that money for gifts. Not to say that I will use the entire lump sum of that money to buy gifts, but just to have, to need for when I do Christmas shop, so I don't turn into the Grinch, you know? Goal number 19 is to create a self-care routine that's realistic and to stick to it. So I don't really have a routine. I have established one now, and I'm currently working and practicing on it now, but I didn't have one last year at all when it came to self-care. I kind of just did things when I just felt like it. I would deep condition my hair when it was like most convenient. But because I was doing it when it was most convenient, I wasn't doing it as often as I should have. And just when it came to self-care, I wasn't really prioritizing that aspect of my life. And self-care doesn't always mean getting your nails done all the time and spending all this money. Just simply taking that time for yourself to do things. Maybe you want to make dinner for yourself and maybe make some cookies, or you want to deep condition your hair and do a face mask and just do that kind of self-care for yourself. Watch a movie, relax, light a candle, like just that self-care for yourself and creating a routine for that, because that's super important. So I want to create a self-care routine, whether it's deep conditioning my hair and doing like skincare night, or whether it's making dinner for myself and lighting a candle, popping on a movie, and just relaxing and winding down my day without having to feel guilty that I didn't accomplish as much in my day or things like that. So just creating that routine to say, okay, today is Tuesday, today is self-care day. Today is Sunday, I'm going to do self-care and it's going to be hair day. So just prioritizing you, whether you're in a relationship or not in a relationship, self-care is so important. So just creating a routine that's realistic enough to be able to achieve that, because if you say you're going to do this day and you have too much on your plate for the week, the chances of you attaining those goals are really slim, and you may just 86 it all together, just throw it out the window. So definitely creating a routine, whether it's you want to wake up at 7 in the morning to go to the gym, things like that. Just creating a routine that's realistic enough to you and to your schedule that you are able to attain and maintain for yourself, for self-care. So that is something I'm going to be working on and prioritizing in this year. Goal number 20 is to get a second job once I've done and passed the LSAT. So once I've gotten a good enough score to not have to take the LSAT again, I want to get a second job just so I can work as much as possible, save up as much money as possible, attain as much money as I can for a lot of these goals that I've already previously mentioned. But I know that if I get a second job now, it would just be setting myself up for failure, because I know that would be just too much on my plate and I wouldn't be able to balance accordingly. So that's going to be the first thing I do once I get a good enough score on my LSAT, is to pick up a second job, just so we can have money to do things. So goal number 21, and I feel kind of silly for saying this just because it's not a goal that is in my control. I guess something I'm just more thinking about and hopeful on. But goal number 21 is to get engaged. I have been in an almost 6-year relationship in a few months. So yeah, that's a goal that's, I guess, pretty life-changing, pretty exciting. But we'll see for the end of this year if it was a goal that happened. Totally not in my control, but it's definitely on my list. So felt like I should mention it. Goal number 22 is to read a new book a month. I just finished rearranging my room. It's still kind of hectic, but when I was rearranging my room, I did find a couple of books that I haven't read or even found or kind of forgot that I had in a really long time. So I set them aside to reread them, but I thought it'd be really nice to get back into reading a book. And there is so much going on Book Talk book TikTok, where people recommend different books and things like that. So I thought that could maybe be something that I picked up in this year, just a little bit of reading here and there. So maybe just reading a new book once a month. Alright you guys, so the final goal on my 23 goals for 2023 list is goal number 23, which is to only buy new hair products when I need them. I am a hair products hoarder. There's hair products in this little bin right here. There's 60 more in the bathroom. I just buy so many hair products because things come out and I want to try them, or maybe I repurchase certain staples that I just can't let go of. But I am definitely a hair product hoarder. For those of you who don't know, if you want to see any curly hair videos in the future, I do focus on low porosity hair because that's what I have. So I definitely would like to make more videos about that. But I just find myself buying more products without finishing them off, and then I have too many to use, and then maybe some go bad before I get to use them. And it's just like spending consumption is what I'm trying to work on. Not only not buying what I maybe don't need at the moment, but if I have 2 or 3 shampoos, maybe they do different things, or they're tailored to different needs that my hair may need at that time, just to use what I have before buying something new. There's nothing wrong with buying new, but just to use what I already have before I buy more, just so things actually get used and don't go to waste. So that is going to be my final goal for my 23 goals for 2023. Alright you guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm super excited towards the end of the year in December to recap and reflect on all these goals, to see which ones I was able to achieve and which ones I was not. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe before you leave, and comment down below any goals that you have or any goals of ours that are similar. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!